Our Chevening journey did not start when we submitted our application. It started when we decided to do our best in our jobs so we can make changes, little by little, every single day.
In my journey working in the TV and video production industry for over a decade, I became exposed to a lot of realities, and one of those is that our industry is a glamorized nest for exploitation. And as a woman and a Chevening scholar, I would like to contribute in making our industry a more sustainable source of livelihood.
Through the Chevening Scholarship, I aspire to fundamentally transform the Philippine jurisprudential landscape, advancing the rights of women and incorporating a feminist perspective in the adjudication of cases.
Masalimuot ang usapin ng karapatang pantao sa bansa. Nakita natin in the last few years kung paanong tumindi ang karahasan ng Estado at kung paanong naging normal ang kawalan ng accountability. The Philippine human rights movement has the potential to reverse this, and a scholarship for human rights activists like me would allow us to rethink our strategies.
I dream of a country where the rights of every Filipino are protected and promoted, and human rights violations are brought to justice. With Chevening, I move ever closer to my goal.
I will use my degree to advocate for fair and humane immigration and refugee policies in the Philippines. I intend to raise awareness about the struggles that immigrants and asylum seekers face and dismantle barriers that prevent them from accessing justice and opportunities in their pursuit of a better life.
I want to contribute in creating a movement that will democratize healthcare. I want to make the public the center of public health conversations, and that means we want health systems that work for people, as well as an active civil society organization that would engage policies and programs of the government.
When it comes to disease prevention, we already have the template, and that template is Dr. Juan Flavier. Dr. Juan Flavier's programs prevented disease by dealing directly with communities at the grassroots. I think if we do that, we're going to effect much needed change in the Philippine healthcare system.
I'm dedicated to help more Filipinos and their families lead healthy lives, building immunity to false information, and advocate for health equity and stronger health systems.
Food safety is a shared responsibility, and as a Chevening scholar, I'm taking a step further in helping contribute in addressing the concerns on food safety and in helping attain the vision of safe food for everyone.
With Chevening Scholarship, I will be bringing with me the Filipino youth as I stand in the front lines of eliminating stigma and discrimination towards HIV and AIDS, and I can't wait.
My mission through the Chevening Scholarship is clear, and that is to propel climate action and urgency in the Philippines. I'm determined to advocate for better policies, raise awareness about the urgency and solvability of the climate crisis, and spark momentum towards a low-carbon and climate-resilient future.
I look forward to helping my country champion stronger policies and programs on sustainability, climate change adaptation and mitigation, and increased renewable energy shares. I wish to see the Philippines value and benefit from both interlocking goals of economic growth and environmental sustainability.
Having grown up in Burkina Faso, West Africa, and in the Philippines, I have seen how underdevelopment and poverty have affected negatively the people on the ground. Thus, it has become my goal to contribute to the eradication of poverty by working in the government and through public service.
As a finance practitioner for the past decade, I am frustrated that our financial system caters to the upper segment of our society. With the help of the Chevening Scholarship, I plan to contribute more in giving the marginalized Filipinos access to much-needed financial products and services.
I envision accessible and secure technology-enabled financial services for every citizen. I advocate for an agile regulatory regime conducive to innovation and growth. So if there is any change I want to achieve, that would be a future-ready Philippines, where every citizen is empowered and confident to embrace technology.
I hope to learn from the Global Center of Maritime Law and better champion the development of Filipino sea-based labor, advance decision-making and public policy in the shipping industry, and the greater awareness of maritime affairs and the blue economy potential of the Philippine archipelago.
The overall experience and learning that I will be getting from my time in UK and the network that I will be developing as a Chevening Scholar will definitely help me become a more effective government servant in order to help in the crafting of policy changes that will help uplift the lives of the Filipinos.
Our institutions will provide more support to the youth sector by way of legislation and greater public spending. So we need the innovations of this generation in order to solve our problems in the environment sector and on the basic education sector as well.
My time in the UK will allow me to gain institutional knowledge in one of the most advanced democracies who has significant and comprehensive frameworks with regards to senior citizens. And hopefully, in the future, I'd be able to bring it back to the Philippines.
Ang nais kong pagbabagong gawin after ng Chevening Scholarship is to create a media network wherein communication practitioners and peace advocates alike would be able to work together to engage disinformation that spews polarization, counter narratives of conflict, and use media and communications for peace.
You can find so much inspiration in Filipino arts and craftsmanship. I hope to expand access to Philippine culture and heritage by effectively using digital technologies in the local museum practice. In the keynote address of the previous Chevening conference, leaders do not aspire for success, but for significance. And I believe that the Chevening Scholarship will help each one of us in our batch to create significant dents in our respective fields.